An absolutely incredible start to the 25-26 season, and the Chicago Blackhawks sit third in their division somehow after being the worst team for like 5 years. And today we are going to finish the entire 25-26 season and see if this team can make the playoffs. If you guys missed the last episode of this series, number one, go check it out if you want. Second, you don't have to check it out. I'll catch you up today. Our first line is playing incredible. Connor Bedard gets put with skilled players, and he is now a point per game. Ryan Donato is continuing his amazing form from last season, and that line, they're not doing the greatest, but they're doing okay. Defense is playing nice for their age. They're all young players, but they're all doing well either offensively or defensively. Knight has grown to an 85 overall, and Soderblom has a 932 save percentage. And lastly, the depth on this team, our fourth line is, Colton Dock is a plus 15. And Kaiser and Connor Murphy are plus 13. We have a few big questions to deal with though before we get started, and number one is we have some extensions. Kevin Korchinski. So if you guys are wondering, if you missed the last video, Connor Bedard won't, he can sign right now for like 5 years, but we got to prove to him that he wants to sign 8 years. One of the ways we can do that is signing Kevin Korchinski. What do we give Korchinski is the real question. He has 12 points, he's plus 4, he's playing well this year. But obviously, his career hasn't been as good as the 7th overall pick should be. However, he has grown 2 overalls this year. He's been our highest growing defenseman. And I think in terms of value, I don't know what the term's going to be, but in terms of value, I think something around, 3.5 seems fair. Go up to 3, we can go up to 4, we can go up to 5, which would be a UFA, so we could keep him in RFA. Could go 6, but we could also go 7. I think we can get this done. At 7, especially if we throw in a small no trade clause, signs him up with Frank Nazar on the same term. Kevin Korchinski, will he accept? Oh my god, he accepted right away. That is problem number 1 taken care of. Problem number 2, our third line is ass. Lucas Reichel, Oliver Moore, Burakovsky. They're not horrible, but this is our worst line by far. So now what do? We're not trading Oliver Moore. We drafted him with the 19th pick. He has an elite ability. Burakovsky could definitely be moved. He has 2 years left at $6 million, but also who the hell is going to take that contract? And he is a veteran. He does have an ability as well, so he's not the guy to be moved. But if Lucas Reichel has asked for a trade from the Chicago Blackhawks, and in game, I think he's our guy to trade too. He wants $4 million if we check out his extension. Want to come back, to be fair to him, but $4 million for 4.5 almost. We could probably get it down to 4, but I don't know if that's worth it. So we might look to move on from Lucas Reichel. And then the third thing, Graviteh is our 7th defenseman, and he's not bad, but he's definitely an AHLer at this point, and we want him to develop a bit more, and he made an awful pass last episode. We need a third line winger, or we can move Oliver Moore out to the wing. We just need a third liner who fits our team. And then we need to, get a new 7th defenseman and let Graviteh develop in the AHL. Blackhawks signed Matt Grzelcyk to a PTO literally the day after I uploaded that first episode. And Matt Grzelcyk is great, but he's already signed by the Canucks in this series, and I don't really want to give up a second or a good prospect for him, so fix your solutions, in my opinion, are just fixing them yourself. So we don't have anyone in-house on the D core that we can look at, but if we wanted to replace Lucas Reichel, we could look at Anton Frondell. Now, he is having an incredible AHL season. However, is he ready for the NHL? He's a two-way forward just like Reichel. He can play center with those face-offs. It's Lucas Reichel with Anton Frondell. It's a 0. Is he ready though? That's the thing. He's a two-way forward. This is a rough one. I don't know what to do here. He's good. I don't know if I'm crazy for thinking about this trade, but Robert Bortuzzo would be the perfect third pair, fits all pairs. I think that's a lock. Alex Killorn could be a guy we look at to play that third line. He doesn't have an ability. However, he's signed for 2 years. Yeah, it's a bit much, but he has great stats. A 4-star shooting, 4-star physical, two-way forward who can, put up 30 to 40 points in a season. Like, I don't mind this kind of a player, Alex Killorn. Is it worth it? We can also get a 3rd round pick. I wonder if this will go through for Lukas Reichel. Killorn has 8 goals. Reichel has 3 goals. Killorn, I think his time on ice is a lot more. I mean, they're about the same. Might seem stupid because Lukas Reichel's a young player, but he's not in our future plans. He requested a trade in real life. And, I mean, he's not having a good year. We need to switch something up on that 3rd line, get 2 veterans next to Oliver Moore. And Killorn will help us hit the cap floor next year so we don't have to waste money on somebody. So will this trade go through? It will actually go through, okay. After a lot of thinking, I think this is worth it. Lukas Reichel, it's been real, it's been fun, but it ain't been real fun. Welcome Alex Killorn and Robert Bortuzzo, the most mid trade of all time. Alright, so here is our team. Alex Killorn slots in on the 3rd line. We now have a +1 on the 4th line because Jason Dickinson scheme fit worked out. Killorn is going to be on our top penalty kill as well. And then in the AHL, we have Frondel obviously still on that top line. And then we have Crevier and Del Mastro. Alright, Alex Killorn's debut here for the Chicago Blackhawks. I know you guys might hate us because we traded Lukas Reichel. It's all good. And Tyler Bertuzzi has 1 T. You actually choking me, Leon Bichelle, the least skilled player in the entire NHL. Look at this, bro. Look at this. Knight, what are we doing? Okay, Rinzel just put it in his own net. Needs to go. Here's Burakovsky. How did he get stopped there? But Killorn's in. Alex Killorn in shooting. And that one's saved. Burakovsky, that one's saved. And we are down after 1. Damn, bro. We have not scored after 2 periods. That sucks right there. What a hit by Connor Murphy. Oh my goodness. Fellas, we've had the advantage. We've been playing well. But 3rd period, we actually do need to score somebody. Vlasic. Here comes Bedard, up for Nasher, Frank Nasher, in for Bedard, Connor Bedard walking in, hits the post. Are you actually I'm about to rage quit. Oh, how did Jason get past me? Oh my goodness, Mikko Rantanen 1T. That was nasty, but like how, bro? Okay, well, we're down 2-0. This is one of the best teams in the league, but, you know, we hold ourselves to that standard now, I guess. And things have gone from bad to worse. I mean, what was he supposed to do? 3-on-1 with Miro Heiskanen. Rinzel lays out, and Heiskanen, that was the biggest flop of all time. 8 seconds before this penalty is done. Sagan in. It's gonna be a long season. Get wide, Bertuzzi back of the net. Colton Dach trying to find Levshunov. That one's stolen by Faxa, Radek Faxa, and he will end the game. 4-0 loss. Alright, so we just got an advanced day because obviously if you missed the last episode, Frank Nazar's extension, for some reason EA hasn't done it yet. So we kind of have to wait, and he rejected. This game is actually the dumbest game of all time. How is Frank Nazar's extension not in the game? What are we even talking about? Okay, I'm just gonna sign him for 1 year, I guess. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. EA all the time screwing up this game, bro. You know what? We are 24-8. I have Frank Nazar's extension. I'm going to re-sim until February 2nd because that I literally can't continue. So I know we signed Matt Grzelcyk in real life to a PTO. However, I mean, just to continue the how the series was going, Robert Bortuzzo is going to get signed. As you can see, I've restarted. 1 second. The simulation we have had so far to what occurred in the real sim. So hopefully, you know, this is okay with you guys because that Frank Nazar thing pissed me off so much. But we are 4th in the division, 62 points. Which is very close. I think we had 57 to this time. Teravainen has 50. Nazar has 39. Bertuzzi and Donato are playing incredible. Oliver Moore has 26, although he's a -14. So in any simulation you do, this 3rd line is completely ass. But Spencer Knight's playing a lot better. Points, no big deal. Apparently he's leading in points and goals, that's for sure. For defensive scoring, Rasmus Dahlin instead of Charlie McAvoy. For goaltending, looks like the Avs are a good team. And then Here's Isaac Howard again. Montreal, Colorado, Winnipeg, Minnesota are the best teams in the Pacific. Seattle, Edmonton, Vancouver. LA is last. That is crazy. Washington, Pittsburgh, New York. So the Islanders and Philly are at the bottom. And then Florida, Tampa, Detroit. So it's a weird season. Where we started, let's see if we can continue this momentum and make the playoffs. That is not how you start getting shut out. The Olympics, but Connor Bedard looks like he did not get called up for Team Canada. None of our players actually got called up to anything because Lucas Reichel, he left the team. So bottom right, Anton Frondel, not doing as well as he did in the last sim. It's okay, it will take that sacrifice. I like how this team is moving though, you know what I'm saying? Like how we're playing. They'll show us what you got. 2-0, 4-0 every time we jump in now. I guess we are absolutely cooked. 3-2, you love to see it. And we do win 4-2. Finally a jump in sim win thanks to Spencer Knight. Winnipeg, show us what you got. 2 more games until the trade deadline. But after this game, we have to make sure we know our plan is heading into the deadline. The 8 points here in the Western Conference. We are somehow not in a wild card spot. I don't really know how, but looks like Edmonton and Vancouver are ahead of us, so we are 1 point out of the playoffs. So we either have to go all in for the playoffs or start heading towards the bottom because we know how this draft is. We know who's at the top. We know who he's related to. Be this good, but let's talk. So Bedard, Teravainen, Nazar, we're not breaking that up because they were good in the other one. Bertuzzi, Donato, Mikheyev are playing amazing in this one. That third line is awful. The fourth line, it is what it is. So maybe we look at moving Andre Burakovsky. He only has 6 goals for being a sniper, and he has ADD awareness. I know he has X Factor, but that doesn't matter. Minus 19, I'd like to think that's just an anomaly. We're obviously not trading him. I think our defense is good. I like where our goaltending's at. I think the only upgrade I would be looking to make is on Andre Burakovsky, because for 6 mil, I don't think 6 goals is worth 6 mil. And before the deadline against Vancouver, let's see how we do. 0-0, 2-1. There's a chance to jump in. You know what? This might be the final time we play with this current team, so let's jump in. Into the zone, DeBrusk got bodied. Oh my goodness, Jake DeBrusk, sit down. There's Bedard, Connor Bedard into the zone. Connor Bedard walking in. Oh my goodness, Connor Bedard. What a snipe. Oh my goodness. Feeding Donato, Ryan Donato into the zone. Donato gonna curl up. Ryan Donato, what a move. Donato back, Levshinov, one-timer. Save, rebound. Oh my god, how did that go in? Artem Levshinov, what is this angle? And Jacob Verana, Evander Kane shooting that one's off. Oliver Moore for Killorn, in for Burakovsky. Andre Burakovsky, nice play to the backhand, bottle popper. That might be his last goal as a Blackhawk, but we win this game. Conservative buyer. We are not going to mortgage the future, but we do want to make the playoffs. Adrian Kempe is available. We're looking for a third liner, so unfortunately can't do that. I really want to take Jordan Greenway, but that's really our only option. And then Josh Doan. I think, this is a trade I'd be willing to make. Josh Doan is a goal scorer, but he's also a two-way forward. Tried to do it without Jordan Greenway. I don't think it's possible. This Martin Messiak dude, he's, good, but I feel like he might not be in the NHL, so Buffalo can take that chance. Draft picks this year, I don't mind giving up this Ottawa 4th. I think, people might think it's a lot, but I think it's a fair deal. Maybe we can get our own 6th back. I think that's fair. And it is accepted. We got Josh Doan, Nick Bukestad for Malcolm Spence, Sam O'Reilly for Jake Bean, Michael Kessling to the Islanders, our trade, Warren Fogle to Washington, John Gibson to Columbus, Trevor Moore to Vancouver, Lakovich for Mantha, Kuzmenko for Ty Nelson, Suter for Price and Witherington. What? Gudis, the captain, gets traded. Anders Lee for Kotkaniemi, Heinen for Barlow. What are we doing, bro? In on that third line, Jordan Greenway's going to take a seat right now. It's all good. He was just cap filler at the end of the day. I like how we're looking. Are we ready for the playoffs? Should we take a step back? I don't really know, to be honest, but Dallas Stars, but I think, we already played them. I think the better team to test out Josh Doan's debut is against his former team who traded him, the Utah Mammoth. Alex Vlasic has truculence. That is going to be incredible. But Sean Durzi has a rocket. We got to be careful of that. Or with the steal. Oh, Murphy, how did you not get that Kevin Stenley? Oh my goodness, are you joking? How did Connor Murphy not pick that puck up? He's not a... It's been 4 periods of playing hockey since we have scored a goal with the Chicago Blackhawks, bro. Vlasic, nice feed for Donato. Ryan Donato into the zone. Donato in, Mikheyev shooting, that one's off. Donato, oh my god, what a save. Ryan Donato cuts out front. There we go. Oh my goodness. Finally, we have scored. EA Sports, shut the Are you kidding me? John Marino. How? How, John Marino? How? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Floaty backhand. Are we serious? Wyatt Kaiser's in the offensive zone. In for Doan. What a feed by Kaiser. Josh Doan. His first goal as a Blackhawk. Josh Doan, what a play from Wyatt Kaiser, oh my goodness. Pass from Wyatt Kaiser, Josh Doan against his old team. Of course he's gonna score that one. What a beauty backhand right there, and it is 2-2. Seconds to go, and Josh Doan took a penalty, so I mean, we have really nothing we can do. 4 seconds to go, Ryan Donato into the zone, can he even score, shoot, save, and we are headed to the third. Bedard for Teravainen, up for Doan. Josh Doan into the zone. Doan trying to make a nice move. Josh Doan got hammered, but in for Bertuzzi. Oh my goodness, how are none of these going in, bro? We'll send it deep. Dickinson trying to body Peterka. He does. Back for Vlasic, over Levshinov shooting. Oh my goodness, how did that go in? Jason Dickinson puts his dick in sun. What? Dickinson has given us the lead with just under 7 minutes to go. I didn't expect to be playing 3 full games in this video, but I guess we are, and we gotta make the most of it. Oh hell nah, Tanev in, nice play by Vlasic. What are we doing? In Vlasic, back for Artem Levshinov, shooting tip right on. Oh my goodness, Connor Ingram, what? Still has it, 9 seconds to go. Lawson Krause, they have to do something. There's no way. It's a 3-on-1. Barrett Hayton, Sean Durzi, what a block by Renzo. What a save by Knight. And the Chicago Blackhawks have won this game. What a save by Spencer Knight. And we are on a 5-game win streak. It could honestly be a longer win streak. I can't even tell. Can we beat Utah here? No, we don't. We went on a 6-game win streak. Now we're kind of losing down the stretch, so we kind of have to see, what we're doing here against Nashville. That's a big win. What a week. 4 wins in a row for the Blackhawks. Come on, let's finish out the month strong. 2 wins. If we can get 1 against New Jersey or Winnipeg, I think we'll be good. But the simulation is taking forever, and that is because Alex Vlasic is injured. Absolutely sucks, but I think we'll be okay. Robert Bertuzzo is going to go up there. We're going to put in Connor Murphy here, and he's going to play the right side. Levshinov, it is time for you to carry, my friend. Artem Levshinov is going to have to play big-time minutes on that left side, but it's okay. Won both of those games, and we are second in the division. What is going on right now? The Chicago Blackhawks are playing amazing right now. I don't know what's happening. Connor Bedard, what a season. It's 6 points and be a point per game. Teravainen there, big season. Ryan Donato, 58 points. Tyler Bertuzzi, 57. Frank Nazar, 54. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Sam Rinzel is a plus 18 with 34 points. How has Josh Doan been doing? He scored 5 goals since joining us. Josh Doan is a plus 4. That third line, finally, somebody's a plus. I like what I'm seeing, fellas. I like what I'm seeing. Spencer Knight is carrying us in the division, and the Pacific wild card is the Oilers with 83 points. So we are 5 points in a playoff spot. So we are on the ropes here. Can we beat Connor McDavid? No, we can't. To 3. So let's see. Can we beat the Kraken here? There's a big game. Kraken, I think they're first in the division, but we do get a big dub. Jose Sharks, Macklin Celebrini, will you give us this win, fella? Come on, you guys are still tanking. We are on the up and up, but they do win. Points has clinched for the Colorado Avalanche. That is the lowest seed to clinch in the West, so it is a wide open Western Conference here. These are the meaningful big games that we wanted Connor Bedard to play, but we do lose. It's in a playoff spot. We basically have to win these last 3 games. Come on, St. Louis. You know you want to give us this dub. 2-1 here, 3-1, and we do lose to the St. Louis Blues. That's unfortunate. Really hanging on. If we lose any of these, if we win these 2 games, we are in. That is basically what I see. If we win out, we are in, and fuck's sake, Buffalo, there's no way we're gonna choke the playoffs like this spot. But if we win, we are in. If we win this final game, we are in, boys. Please, please. We are, oh my goodness, we had it in our hands. Connor Bedard has slowed down immensely, and it's against Macklin Celebrini. Write a storyline better than this. Come on, boys, please. Timothy Liljegren makes it 1-0. 1-0. Timothy Liljegren is the only goal so far. Boys, how are we crumbling? Ilya Mikheyev. This is why you have veterans on your team. Kevin Korchinski. This is why we gave him the extension. So Wenberg, bro, 2-2. Oh my god, this is the biggest period of hockey we've ever played. Win and we are in. Win and we are in. I think if we get a point, we are in, but I don't want to risk it. Win and we are in, boys. Ryan Donato. Oh my god, you are going in the Hall of Fame for Chicago. Come on, boys. Please. 3. Oh my god, Oliver Moore has scored. Oh my god, Jason Dickinson. I was about to jump in and watch, but we don't need to. The Chicago Blackhawks in year 1 have made the playoffs. Are in. The Chicago Blackhawks have made the playoffs ahead of the Edmonton Oilers. Minnesota has missed. Kaprizov might be a free agent, but we have done it. We have made the playoffs. They said he wasn't generational. Now, I will say, you know, he was supposed to hit a point per game this year. He is playing with Teravainen and a young Nazar. I mean, man, Connor Bedard, what a season. He scored 31 goals. I don't know why his passing is so much higher than his shooting. Sure, Teravainen, I think we need somebody that shoots the puck a bit more. Teravainen, what a season. Tyler Bertuzzi, 61 points. That's got to be a career high. Ryan Donato proving last year wasn't a fluke. Frank Nazar, 58 points. I really like that season right there. Liner, it's hard to tell. Ilya Mikheyev, 22 goals plus 23. Big time goal at the end. Oliver Moore, same thing. Josh Doan, how did he do here? He was you know what? It is a good trade. Playoffs, Alex Killorn there. Colton Dock, you know, they had a better season in the other simulation, but it's all good. Jordan Greenway, you are never touching the ice. Sam, oh my goodness. Chance that Sam Rinzel wins the call there. I don't think so, but what a season. 81 overall. Artem Levshinov does have a bit of an injury, but we have a bit of time, so that's nice. Kevin Korchinski up to an 84. Let's go, Kevin. Oh my god, even Alex Vlasic put up 21 points, and Spencer Knight, what a season from our goaltenders. He may win the Vezina at 37, although Connor Hellebuck's numbers were crazy again. Rookie skaters, Isaac Howard might win the Calder. Sam Rinzel, top 5 in scoring. Oliver Moore there as well. Levshinov, Colton Dock, 4 scorers in the top 10 pretty much is nice to see. Oh my goodness. Not as OP as last year, same with Quinn Hughes, but Rasmus Dahlin, 99 points. What a season for him. And William Nylander leads the entire league in scoring without Mitch Marner. And for goals, Nathan McKinnon. It is going to be the playoffs, but we have one more thing. We have made the playoffs. Connor Bedard does want to re-sign, and he wants to take a hometown discount. Do we do this extension? Do we give Connor Bedard whatever money it takes, 11.5, something like that? Is it worth it? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.